Well, I'll start with a little fan art I received in the mail. This is one picture from Ana Guevara in Brownsville, and I don't know if that looks like me. What do you think that looks like me? Kind of. I mean, it's a resemblance, right? Yeah. The hair. The hair. Maybe the smile. There we go. So that's me. She's been busy. Look, if that doesn't look like me, there's plenty of other photos or drawings in here. So thanks to Ana Guevara. She's been working on some of these for a good year or so. Maybe a picture scribbled in here. Tim Smith might have to maybe dig out one day too. So thanks again for Ana Guevara for the drawings. And hot and humid weather, if you're indoors working on some art or something, probably the place to be the next few days. It's going to be kind of sticky out there, breezy, and a little bit on the windy side by tomorrow. And hotter weather, probably the hottest day out of the next 7 may kind of peak around here about next Tuesday or Monday. So kind of watch early next week for maybe a little extra spike in the temperatures. But right now it's 89 in Edinburg, 89 in Brownsville, 87 in Port Isabel. And these temperatures probably going back into the 90s nearly everywhere today except right at the coast around South Padre Island. Wind speeds with the gusts factored in, gusting to almost 30 miles per hour still in Port Isabel. The gusts at 29, 20 in Weslaco. And these winds will probably not die off a lot tonight. I think we will have kind of a little bit of a breeze going throughout tonight and fairly windy most of Saturday until they die off more Saturday, probably by late afternoon or evening. Future Track kind of shows this trend. If you look this afternoon, this is the wind speed forecast. It shows about 15 or 20 miles per hour or so, and by 6 p.m. still a breeze around. You notice the winds don't really fade away as much at night. And then tomorrow, there's Saturday morning at 9 a.m. still shows wind speeds over 20 miles per hour near the coast and kind of being held up most of the afternoon. So again, fairly windy or breezy on Saturday. Gusts may be up there around 35 miles per hour or so. And the humidity on its way back too. Dew points yesterday were 71, 72. Now they're even higher, an average of about 75, which is getting toward that summer type humidity, which kind of just sits here. You know, we've been smoke free for about a week since the cold front went through last Friday, but now the smoke creeping back in. Air quality starting to come back into the moderate range in Brownsville, and may be that way across most of the valley this weekend as that smoke comes in. So usually not a big health concern until you start to get way down these categories that we never reach. But some of you unusually sensitive to it may have a few problems again the next few days. Here is Future Track, and it shows kind of partly sunny skies across the area and dry weather this afternoon. Kind of breezy again as the day goes on and more humid. By tonight, clouds fill in, and then tomorrow we're looking for temperatures to be probably able to get back above 90. I think the clouds will be around the morning, but should gradually thin out in the afternoon to a partly sunny mid to late afternoon. That gets temperatures back in the 90s. And on Sunday, maybe not quite as windy, but still just as hot or hotter. I think temperatures are easily back in the 90s by afternoon. You see mainly dry weather and some sunshine. If you are traveling, though, there could be some big storms to the north, especially tomorrow during the daytime across central and eastern Texas. So we'll show you the severe weather outlook coming up in the next half hour. But now, if you're looking for something to do, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned hog waddle on Saturday. This is Saturday during the afternoon and evening. Costs you $5 to get in, but a nice day, dry in San Benito. Saturday from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. Check out some country music and some food. Temperatures start off in the 90s, fall into the 80s. Kind of breezy, you know, probably a good 15, 20 mile per hour wind blowing. But again, a dry day all around San Benito and the valley. If you are going to cool off at the coast today, there are still some breezy conditions today and tomorrow. High tide not too long ago, a few minutes ago. Low tide later this evening, a high tide early tomorrow morning at 5:17. Water temperatures are close to 80 degrees. Use caution operating small craft today. We may see a small craft advisory tomorrow as the winds get a little bit stronger, but I think Sunday may be a little bit calmer at the island. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast today, 92 for a high, partly sunny and a bit on the breezy side. Winds may gust up to about 30 miles per hour. And your first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast, 92 today, 94 tomorrow, 95 on Sunday. Nighttime lows in the 70s. Still a little bit windy on Saturday, a little less windy on Sunday. Could get kind of windy Monday and Tuesday as a cold front moves across North Texas, but that's too far away to do anything to us. But it could pick up the temperatures and kind of cause a spike in the temperatures here. So we put 99 on Tuesday. It means Upper Valley has a good chance of maybe hitting 100 over Hidalgo and Starr counties on Tuesday. Watch for that day, and then after that, it doesn't really cool off much. High still in the 90s and kind of breezy later next week. So the heat and humidity making a full comeback, and we'll keep tracking on your first 1-5 forecasts here on Channel 5 News at noon. Dina?